want the world to burn. If you've been right and you try to inform society about every single prophecy, and they look at you like you got two heads, well, at this point I'd say I got 7 heads. And then they complain about decisions that they willingly make. Then they complain about the world that they always cater to. And then they have the audacity to say, hey, what about you? I've tried to warn all you motherfuckers about everything that is transpiring. I've been trying to warn you, but you won't listen. Listening is not something that sheep will ever do. I don't want that to be true. I like that a lot. And you can go ahead and make fun of me, all because I don't see things that you see. I see other things. All you see is your TV. All you see is your TV. All you see is your TV. It's true. I'm a typical westernite. I believe in technology. Yeah, you don't care about anything. It's convenient for you to use your Twitter account where you can proselytize about all these things that you think are so wrong in the world. Oh, and how you deserve justice, right? Justice. These people that say the word justice, like, it's crazy. Because it's not just leftists. You have just as many dunderheads on the right as you do on the left. It's just leftists make it way more obvious, okay? Well, I think people on the right make it obvious with their American flag, but... Anyway... Justice is not of this world. Justice is only of the Lord. And I know you say it's not fair, why don't you care? I know you say it's not fair, you'll never care as much as I care. 'Cause I don't have to share. No, I don't have to share. I don't have to tell everyone my stinking opinion. And their opinion isn't even right. I mean, that's what's crazy. It's like, if you're going to proselytize, at least be right, you know? First of all, it's like women on Twitter. If you're a woman, like, you need to just get off social media. I know, like, what, I'm a hypocrite because I have, what, 4,000 videos on YouTube? Yeah, that's nobody's heard of them. Nobody sees these videos because I'm not, like, a self-promoting piece of garbage that's like, look at me, and all my contrarian unconventionality or whatever. Here's the thing, like, anytime that they're trying to get you to do something, the ballsiest thing that you can do instead of that is to just be like, no, I'm gonna do whatever I want. Rather than just be like, either doing what they want or constantly drawing attention to yourself because you're not doing what they want you to do. Okay? Like, the smartest people are people that just live their life. And they don't worry about what the world's doing. And they don't worry about the garbage that the news media is constantly spewing, because it's all about keeping people in the fear frequency. And as long as people are in the fear frequency, they forget God. Because we're not supposed to be afraid of anything but God. Remember that shit. That's why Jesus tells us, do not be afraid. He says that over and over and over again. His own disciples weren't smart enough to trust him, okay? Sick people that had physical ailments, mental ailments, demons, they believed him. They trusted him. That's why Jesus first appeared to Mary Magdalene, because he had taken away 7 demons from her. So she knew that he was for real. And she went back and told his disciples, they didn't even believe her. So what does that tell you, dude? It's like, there's so much truth in the Bible. It just pains me that people don't read it. Because, you know, I didn't read it for the first 30 years of my life. Well, I think 31 or 32, that's when I started reading it. 32. But yeah, I became a Christian at 33. But it's like, I just think about all these mistakes that I didn't have to make. All these people I didn't have to have sex with. All these, you know, drug experiences that I didn't have to have. All this liquor that I didn't have to consume. But, you know, it is my story, though. But, you know, I don't think that the Bible would mean anywhere near as much to me as, like, as it does now. Like, I feel like if I had read it a long time ago, I wouldn't have understood it the way that I understand it now. So, you know, I'm sure I would have gotten something out of it, but I don't think I would have gotten anywhere near as much because I didn't have the experience. So, you know how, like, God will give you discernment. I feel like there are a lot of things that people don't understand. You know, there's plenty of people that call themselves Christians, they can read the Bible every single day, but if they don't have discernment, it doesn't really matter, you know? Which is why it's important to talk to, like, a spiritual father about these sorts of things, because, you know, if you have questions, it's good to talk to somebody that's, you know, well-versed. Quite literally. But, yeah. As much as I hate organized religion, I would highly suggest that you do that rather than just trust the sola scriptura aspect. Well, sola scriptura is good too, because it's important to have your own personal relationship with God and to have that understanding from your own perspective. But it's also good to have somebody to answer those questions whenever they come up.